Kim Parati, welcome to the Biscuit Blitz.
Thanks for having me, Matt.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm not crazy yet. No shining moments have come out yet. So I think this being at home thing it's all right.
Well, the Biscuit Blitz is basically 5 minutes with a charlatan that inspires us. And so let's start with you telling us who you are, how long you've been in Charlotte, and what you do. And then I'm going to start the clock and we'll dive into some deeper questions.
Okay, perfect. So I'm Kim Parati. I'm a native Charlottean. So I've been in Charlotte all my life, minus the 4 years I was at Carolina, the real one, Chapel Hill.
Go Hill.
And I am a realtor with Savvy and Company.
All right, cool. So let's try this. I've never done the clock before, so this is a new thing.
Okay.
All right, so with that, tell us about how the crisis has been impacting your work as a realtor with Savvy and Company, and maybe some of the creativity that you've been bringing into the fold to help you pivot or evolve in the midst of it all.
Great question. So as a realtor, we have been challenged with going to show houses because of the state of the world right now. And so we're having to get pretty creative with virtual relationships. So for clients that I have currently, we meet via Zoom and go over information pertaining to houses that they're looking at or the market. I recently had a listing hit the market, and because I am a creative and because I do have nothing but time on my hands right now, we decided to do like a sexy music video for it, a little sneak peek coming soon kind of thing. And so the whole marketing campaign for that particular listing has been pretty much like a production that I would direct. So that's been pretty fun. And, it's a way to set me aside or apart from other realtors.
Well, you have such a track record as a creative and a performer in Charlotte. And I love the fact that you're wielding those superpowers into your work as a realtor too. That to me is creativity in action. And that's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. And, people are at home, they're watching videos, they're online. So it's a great way to have a captive audience. And I always like a good production. So why not do it for my clients?
Well, I love that. And speaking of everyone being at home, tell us a little bit about how working at home has been going for you and your husband, Tim, and your daughter.
Yeah, our daughter of 20 months. And our dog, by the way.
And your dog, of course, yes.
Yes, requires just as much, if not more attention. So if I were to be quarantined or stranded on an island with anyone, I'm glad it's them. So we really do enjoy that time. It is challenging to try and set aside time for work when your family's there. So I've had quite a few calls with the dog barking in the background or Ava Luna banging at the door screaming, "Mama." I think Tim and I have a great partnership just in general, but we're proving it now just because we're having to tag team our day-to-day responsibilities. And so, we've had our fair share of working from home and trying to manage that, but we also enjoy a good episode of Tiger King if it's just the two of us. And I can't tell you the number of times we've watched Moana and Frozen and now Jungle Book. So, it's all right. I'm afraid of getting used to this.
How are you staying sane? What are kind of your personal hacks for really just sort of enduring and coping through all of this?
I can't say that I'm saying sane.
Maybe that was an assumption. Okay.
I don't know too many creatives who are really sane. But I think at the end of the day, we're just trying to remain grateful for all of the wonderful things we have. Being forced to slow down is not necessarily a bad thing, particularly when it means more time with your family, when it means more time to sit down and think about your goals, be a little introspective even. It's not a bad thing when you have a chance to catch up with friends who you might not see. It's not necessarily a bad thing. And so, there are two sides to every coin, right? And so, I miss getting up and going to a really nice restaurant or going to a show, a date night with my hubby, taking our daughter to story time. taking Zydeco or pup to Lucky Dog. So I miss those things. But the other side of it is all of this time that we get to spend together, and yeah, getting to know each other and really getting to know ourselves better.
So to that point, for our final question, because we have about 40 seconds left, what is a change that's been forced upon us lately that you hope sticks around for it once we're through on the other side of this crisis?
The quality of personal relationships.
Yeah.
I think it's interesting that technology is taking us back to a time before technology, right?
Yeah.
So you get to pick up the phone and call or Zoom and see friends and family. So yeah, like really understanding that we need each other. And so checking in every now and again and spending quality time with each other is a good thing that I hope we keep.
Well, you're a consummate professional and a seasoned performer, because look at that. It is at the 0 mark on the 5-minute interview, the Biscuit Blitz, and you called your shot, Kim Parati. You brought it in right on time. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me. I really appreciate it, and wishing you so much love and luck through all of this. And I can't wait to see you around the neighborhood, because we do, on our family walks, we do pass by you guys every once in a while. So.
I know. I enjoy you and your family, Matt. And so thanks for checking in and just seeing how we're doing.
Thanks, Kim.